Hey everybody, it's me. I decided to do a video today to update you on my progress that I've had since I did the 10-day Master Cleanse. Coming off of the Master Cleanse, I did it for it was really about 11 days, maybe a little less than that. What I did was, on that 11th day, I still did my lemonade all day long, and then that night I had a little bit of orange juice mixed with water. And boy, I tell you, when I did that, my stomach took notice and said, okay, whoa. So good thing I didn't do anything heavier than that. So if you're coming off the Master Cleanse, really try and keep that in mind, because you do not want to get into eating solid foods very quickly, because your stomach's just not ready for it after 10 days of just liquids. So be very careful and try and follow the directions in terms of how to come off the Master Cleanse. You can have diluted orange juice, and then the next day I think you can have some soup, broth, and then you can slowly introduce some vegetables in there and some fruit. But definitely read the PDF file that I have posted. I think it's over here. Will give you a good schedule of how to come off the Master Cleanse. But since the Master Cleanse, it's been about, gosh, I guess it's been maybe a couple of weeks. And I cannot believe it, but so far I've been raw vegan. And in the past, I always really thought that was a horrible title for someone to have. What a boring sounding life. But what is so exciting and fantastic about it is that I've found ways to replace certain foods in my life in a good way, in a tasty, delicious way, but in a more healthy way. I've made raw meatless tacos. I've made raw spaghetti. Today I'm making California rolls. And there's tons and tons of stuff. Almond milk. I've made my own granola cereal. Oh my goodness. The best cereal you have ever had in your life, you can make yourself in just a few minutes. But what I would suggest to you is, there's a lot of people on YouTube that do raw recipes. If you look up Raw Food Challenge, there's tons of people out there that did that challenge, that are putting some of the recipes that they're using. Or you can just type in raw vegan recipes or raw vegan foods, and just search, and there's just tons of recipes. Tells you how to make almond milk, tell you how to make, basically you can make pasta out of zucchini or any other type of vegetable. I got myself what's called a vegetable spiral slicer, and it's priceless, because I can make spaghetti and go in there and sit down at my table and eat and feel like I just ate a bowl of spaghetti. But there's no pasta in there. There's no dairy products. There's no meat. Nothing but pure goodness. All the things that I need to keep myself strong and healthy and to feel better. And, that's really the overwhelming theme for me has been just, I keep going with this because I feel better. I feel so much better. I mean, in terms of my pain levels, I don't have that stiffness in my body when I wake up in the morning. I don't have just pain. As you get older, you just start to have random aches and pains and things like that. I've always had problems with my neck and back, and I stay at the chiropractor's office and the massage therapist, and they're probably wondering where I've been right about now, because I haven't needed it. What else? My sinuses have been completely clear. I sleep like a baby still, and that's probably because I'm never putting any really heavy food in my stomach. My stomach has got all the enzymes that are needed for digestion, and it's never having to work really hard. And that's really what raw vegan has done for me, is to maintain that. And so I sleep like a baby. I don't need as much sleep either, which is very interesting. I mean, I wake up in the morning and I feel like $1 million, even if I went to bed kind of late. I'm not suggesting you do that, because sleep is very important, but I'm just telling you, there's something to this. I mean, don't knock it until you try it. And do your best to find some great recipes that are raw vegan recipes. I mean, I can make a chocolate milkshake right now that you would not believe had no dairy products in it, had no white sugar in it. Nothing but goodness, nothing but things that you need to survive and to feel good. But yet you sit there and eat it and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so used to feeling guilty when I eat those types of things, but now you don't have to do that anymore. And it's just amazing. But what I would suggest to you is to buy a book about raw food. This is just the one I bought. There's tons of them, but this is one that gives you a lot of the basic foods that you can make. And this one's called, I don't know if you can see, Raw Food Made Easy. But again, I'm not, I'm not endorsing this book or anything like that, but I'm just telling you, go to Barnes & Noble or whatever bookstore you have in your area, or get on Amazon.com. There's tons and tons of raw food books that will give you great recipes, and try them out. You might make something that you don't like, but no problem, just don't make it again. But I guarantee you can find foods to replace the other foods that you used to eat that weren't making you feel so good, and you can replace that with foods that have enzymes and minerals and vitamins and protein and all the things that you need to feel good and happy and to live a long life. So I just wanted to let everybody know I'm doing great. I feel so good. I wish any of you so much luck. If you're doing the Master Cleanse, if you're trying to change your life, you can do that. Do not be discouraged by what anyone else says. Don't feel left out. Just feel good. Go green, and all of the best to you. Bye.